Hey folks, good evening. I'm Aslin Bloor. It's 8 p.m. here in the UK, 9 p.m. on the continent, or specifically in France. That means it's time to savor the flavor. Now, if you remember, we got a taste of Belgium in our last episode with June Veal, who you see right there in the thumbnail. And this week, we're going to inhale, we're going to sip, and then we're going to take a big chunk out of France with Michel Reibel and Jean-François Gemmrich in Jean-François' kitchen. Now, before we get there, got a trivia question for you guys. Back to June's show. How many types of beers does Belgium produce?
Oh.
First person to get the answer right on the event stream, but step away from that search engine now. So first person to get that right gets a kiss from June. Now we're going to go over to Alsace in the northeast of France to join Jean-Michel. I'm getting it completely mixed up. To join Jean-François Gemmrich and Michel Reibel. They'll never let me forget that. In France. Over to you guys. Boys, ça va?
Everybody. Bonjour, bonsoir, bonsoir. Hello, everybody.
So, tell us. Who are you? What are you cooking? Where are you?
Okay.
Why are you here?
Welcome at home, everybody. I'm Jean-François Gemmrich. I'm a designer and Michel Reibel's business partner.
Great.
Hello, Michel.
Hello, Jean-François.
Welcome at home.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I'm Michel. He said it. So, Michel Reibel, or if it makes you more comfortable, Reibel. Michel Reibel. I am a blogger, a food blogger. I'm also Jeff's business partner in webcase.fr. And we're going to cook tonight something very special that we have designed together.
Fabulous. You put the recipe together, both of you, did you?
Yeah, we did.
That's fantastic. Actually, do you know what? I also forgot, because I was concentrating on my blinds making all that noise. You know, we've got the edge of a hurricane here in the UK, and it's extremely windy. And I forgot to ask June to introduce herself. Sorry, June. Say hello.
Hello, I am June. I was a chef on the last hangout, so I'm back. But I'm very interested to see these two guys cooking up some kidneys, because frankly I never cooked with kidneys before, so I'm very interested to see how they cook it and how, maybe some tips on how to clean it, because I know it's very difficult to clean the stuff up, which is very important if you want to serve a good dish with kidney. So I'm very interested to see.
Let's find out how it's done. Back to you, boys.
Be sure. Thank you, June. Happy to be with you tonight again. So, as you said, kidneys, veal kidneys, à l'ancienne, might be a king's dish. And I do believe it. Well, when I go in a restaurant, the first thing I see, well, if you look in the menu, you might be sure that you are in a good restaurant when they serve you some kidneys. So, Jeff is going to present to you now all the ingredients for making also a risotto with Pinot des Charentes. This is a particular wine from France, and of course, our kidneys. So, Jeff, present us that.
Of course, we need veal kidneys.
Show it, yeah, to the camera.
I can show it to the camera, yes.
So, how brown they are, you know? I'm going to talk about it just after.
We need chicken stock, rice, arborio rice for
risotto.
For risotto, some butter, shallots, some
morels.
We need Parmigiano, Reggiano, some grainy mustard, and of course cream, some cream for the sauce.
So that's right.
Okay.
In fact, what we need for the risotto is, of course, the rice and the chicken stock. And we also need, after that, the morels with the shallot that we will set aside after cooking them. And after that, we will put the Parmigiano Reggiano so it will stick it together. And we can also make a beautiful plate. Of course, for the kidneys, you need mustard, grainy mustard. I'm going to show you that after. And we are going to flambe these kidneys.
Over here. Don't forget, your camera is over here, Michel.
Okay, yeah, sorry. And with port, we have port here for the kidneys. And the Pinot de Charente, this white wine, is for the risotto. So let's start.
Okay.
What are you going to start?
We're starting with a risotto.
Okay.
So, butter.
Great. The whole recipe. The recipe is recipe link is on the webpage, guys, folks watching, and also we have the ingredients for the recipe itself in a graphic form. It's in the event stream as well. Just go down a few spaces and you'll see it. Exactly. Now, while they're doing that, I'm just going to say I'm going to say a quick hello to folks out there. It's a full house. Brittany, Namal, Carmen Mandage, Amanda's checked in, Joyce Stewart, Gail Pasternak, Elena Bellametti. Hi, folks. Hope you guys don't get hungry watching this. So what are you doing? Sauteing some butter or olive oil?
No, some butter.
Okay.
You can use olive oil if you want.
Of course, olive oil, but we love butter. You know, in French cooking, of course, we use a lot of butter. Not every day, but butter gives really a flavor that you don't find anywhere. I do really think that. So at first, we're just frying some few shallots in some butter, and Jean-François is going to pour the rice in it. So, as you know, he's going to mix it a little, and when this is done, we're going to put some Pinot de Charente. Lynn, let me know when you want to talk about this. This is a very special wine I've selected for you tonight. Well, it's not only a drink, a wine to drink. It's also a very good wine to use when you cook, and Pinot de Charente is very known all over the world. So, Jean-François is also chopping coarsely shallots with the morels, and we are going to cook on the side, these morels. As you know, they may be toxic if you don't pour the water out, so all the water must evaporate. These have been dried morels. We put them in a little bit of milk and warm water, about 20 minutes. And so these will go in the risotto when cooked. Okay, let's start putting the Pinot de Charente. When you put your Pinot de Charente, you reduce it, okay? This will give a special flavor to your risotto. And now we are starting with our morels, so we can also get a good timing. Well, we didn't really prepare anything before. We just have prepared a little bit of chicken stock. And I'm also going to now talk about something very important. As you can see here, June, this kidney, veal kidney, it's like little balls, you know. Look at the structure. When deflated, you can cook it on each side, you know, and you must fat off, of course. But this is very important. The first thing when you buy some veal kidneys, they must be brown, because if they are red, people think that they are veal kidneys, but in fact they are beef kidneys.
And if you can't, sorry, June, you were going to ask a question?
I was going to say, so you need brown kidneys.
Yes. When they are brown, they are very good. They are veal kidneys, of course. Yes, Jean-François. But when they are red, they are beef kidneys. So be careful. Okay?
And if you can't get veal kidneys and you're stuck with beef, you have to soak them overnight. Yeah, that's our chef's tip for the day, folks.
Exactly. If you want veal kidneys, don't have this ammoniac taste because veal is younger than a beef. When it's beef, Jean-François, would you talk about your chef's tip and tell us what you do when you make some beef kidneys? What do you do before?
With beef kidneys, I put them for 12 hours in water with white vinegar. Okay,
To get rid of the intense smell. Okay, Michel, I'm just going to ask you to do something technical for me.
Yeah.
Could you get Jean-François or you? Can you go just brighten up your kitchen ever so slightly with that dial outside the hallway? It's a little bit dark.
It's a little bit, okay, we're gonna put some light on, please, Jeff. So, Julie,
Yeah.
is that better?
is that better? Yeah. Okay. A very sharpened knife. Okay, that's important. You take it just like that, and you have to keep it entier. Okay. So that means you just have to start cutting, and as you can see, you turn around and you turn around, and you will get the fat with your fingers. Be careful with the knife, of course, and you start cutting. So go on, huh? It's a little bit, and you start defatting your kidney that way. In fact, this is very important because it wouldn't be very good in a plate if you eat your kidneys with this fat. Okay? So, this needs a little bit time, of course. If it's your first time, you will certainly make something like 8 or 10 minutes to get all your fat off. So you must be careful because you must keep it really together, okay? Must be always like that because we are going to cook it that way together, and we're going to separate some parts for each plate. So this is very important to keep it and don't go through your kidney. Just keep working on it, and that will be fine.
So you're going to cook it in whole and then chop it up afterwards.
That's right, exactly, exactly. So, when this is done, as I told you, we have a beautiful brown kidney, as you can see. Extraordinaire. So, what are we going to do now is we're going to put mustard with my pinceau. How do you call this, Lynn, in English?
A brush. Usually we call it pastry brush, but a brush.
A brush, that's all. It's easy for me. It's more difficult for me to find sometimes some words. So you take your grainy mustard.
The mustard is not ordinary mustard, yeah?
No, it's grainy mustard. As you can see, it's like sand, It's a little bit like sand. And on both sides, you must put this mustard, and all over the top, on the sides, of course.
And don't forget the salt and the pepper.
Salt and pepper before. Thank you, Jean-François.
That's a lot of mustard.
No, don't worry about it. It's not. It's going to fall down. It's going to fall down. So you have to let marinate it this 10, 15 minutes. Okay. So that's great.
And what's happening with the risotto? Is it cooking away?
Yes, of course. So as you know, the risotto
for 20 minutes.
Yeah. So that's done. Okay, that's great.
Okay. Now put some
chicken stock in there.
Chicken stock, gently, yeah. One time after another, let it.
Cool. Michel, while you're doing that, in the trailer, in the intro trailer, I talked about introducing you guys, AZ Entertainment, which is the page I set up, and introducing you and Jean-François this week. So you and Jean-François are partners in WebKiss for branding. Could you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Of course, WebKiss for branding, if you go on our website, webkiss.fr, you will see under the logo the l'incubateur online. What does this mean? Wherever you are, whoever you are, create value and reach your clients or donors when you are making a crowdfunding operation. And of course, all these people are waiting for you. So we use web and revolutionary methods to bring this up.
Okay, so you are helping new companies.
Yes, of course. We help companies, projects, and individuals. The way we do it is very visual. Okay? What we do is to create value, whose we all need, and which is organized in 3 branches. As you know, Lynn, you have WebKiss for branding, WebKiss for startup and fundraising, and WebKiss for new careers. So, as you can see, we have organized all these 3 branches to bring in people with special projects or, of course, innovative projects and all the stuff that companies need for branding themselves.
Right. And I know you guys are quite involved in Plus Your Business now, aren't you? And you have a 2-step method of doing, your operations.
Thank you. Exactly. That's the how. In fact, if you go on our website, you just have to follow the steps. In these 2 steps, at the first one, we have named our program Show. This means start here and open wide. What we do is that we use visual methods, techniques, and very powerful online tools so we can define or rectify a business model key concept. That way, we can define one important question: what value do you want to provide to bring to your clients, and what viability, which includes also economics. So
okay. That's really good to know, because nobody really knows Michel Reibel and WebKiss for branding. But I'm going to take us back to what Jean-François is doing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you sauteing the kidneys now, Jean-François?
It's a little bit noisy, but what's he doing? Okay, he just put some butter in a pan, okay, while the rest is cooking, and he's frying the kidneys for 5 minutes on each side, not more, because it must be gently raw inside.
Okay.
Either way, not overcooked. They must be gently raw inside. Okay.
Okay. So we've just got people from the comment stream, everybody watching, everyone's appreciating the tips that you're giving them with the difference between beef and veal kidneys and the mushrooms, all the tips, everything is being appreciated. So we are now, the risotto's cooking.
The risotto is cooking.
And the kidneys are being sauteed. Okay, cool. What's next?
So what's next? We are continuing, and also on the second step of WebKiss, you understand that we have, after this program on the step 1, this program gives sense to your projects and what we create in our studios. As you know, Jean-François is designer. We design projects together and we create content, of course, in our studios. So,
So
point. Yes, Lynn. Sorry.
I was just going to say, what about, because Jean-François has a company designed by Jean-François Gemmrich.
Well, this is, yeah, Jean-François. As I told you, we design projects. He's going faster now. It's going to
Okay, let's go back to the cooking. I think Michel, we'll stop there for now. Let's go back to the cooking. So what's going on there? Because we can't really see what he's doing.
He's frying on each side, on both sides. He's frying. He is frying.
How many minutes do you think each side for the kidneys?
4 minutes on each side. 4 minutes. Yeah, great. They're brown. They're beautiful. Okay, we're going to add some port after that. Yes, so Jean-François has also created, he is creating his own brand of very useful and designed furnitures and objects.
Okay.
So, this is also designed. Okay.
Are you fighting? Are you fighting about what goes next in the recipe?
No. We are organizing ourselves, as you can see. We are going to now.
June, do you cook with port much?
Not that much, no. I'd rather drink it instead of cooking with it. But I do have a recipe with pork sauce and cream and chicken and mushrooms. It's a Belgian dish. So that's the only recipe I know with port. You know.
Sounds like a good recipe. You'll have to share it with us soon.
Well, it's not my recipe. My website. So go to chicken. It's called chicken with port sauce.
Okay.
So I'll share it. That's right.
Should be easy enough to find. Right, where are we, boys? Is the risotto almost cooked?
It's coming. Yeah, the risotto is coming. It's coming. It's fine. Good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So tell us a little bit about Alsace now. Come on, because we all want to hear about Alsace. It looks beautiful.
What do you think? What do you think, Lynn, about the pictures I posted on your event page? Alsace, well, in the past, King Louis XIV, I think, said that. He said that Alsace was the garden of France. Okay? So, we also have a lot of vines, as you know. Alsatian vines are very known all over the world. But it is a fantastic place because culture, value, and there are a lot of people living in Alsace, you know. So we have the European Council, the Cathedral of Strasbourg. This is a great place to visit. But the first thing is our origins. I do think that Alsatian culture is very special. As you know, we're just next Germany, so we have a lot of things to make you visit here in Alsace. Okay. We're going to. I'm going to help.
If I can just address a question, Yvonne. I'm sorry. Yvonne's watching on YouTube, and she says comments are not enabled there. So I don't know anything about HOAs and how it's actually featured on YouTube and comment. But come on over to the event page, and you can comment there. Right.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Don't worry, it's okay.
That looks good.
And when you do that, I've just added port. Do you hear me? Yeah?
Ah, look out for those eyebrows.
I've just added port, and you let it 5 seconds, and you just have to light it. And now, we're going to finish on a very low heat, okay?
Okay.
And, of course, for that, we're going to pour our cream. But
that is wait, okay, so let's go back, okay? So that was the pan that you were sauteing the veal kidneys in. You've taken the kidneys out. What went in?
Sorry, Lynn. We have just a little difficulties for hearing you. So, Sorry, we'll come right back. Just one thing. We have added now the morels in the risotto. Okay? And now we are going to add our Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yum.
A handful will be fine. And so you must mix, and never stop mixing your risotto, okay? And that should be perfect. Ouais, il est bien là. Ah ouais, il est bien.
I just saw in the comments that Brittany M and Joyce Stewart were talking about the morels, how expensive they are, and that's right.
Yeah, so
they're pretty expensive, but I think you can add other alternatives like porcini, fried porcini. I don't know about you guys, but here in Belgium it's about 3 to 4 times less expensive.
Okay.
So I'd rather go with those. I think that must work well with the kidneys.
Okay.
Mushrooms, I don't know what
Michel and Jean-François, because what are the alternatives as far as the mushrooms are concerned?
Sorry, your question, Lynn?
What other why am I doing this? What other mushrooms can you use?
Oh, of course. What makes you more comfortable? If you live with seasons, Lynn, you can have as soon. I think that some people find some ceps de Bordeaux. You can use all kind of mushrooms, simple mushrooms, Japanese mushrooms. Why not? So, just one thing. We are ending.
So what went in that pan that you are shaking now, Michel?
This is the reducing sauce of our kidneys, butter, you know, and of course the mustard. And now we're pouring our cream inside. And now on very low heat.
Yum. Have you had dinner, June?
Well, I had lunch with my sister, so that's dinner at one time.
A little salt and pepper. And of course, this will be topped on our kidney.
Cool.
Okay? So, okay, everything is in order and in time. So, I'm happy to tell you that.
Brittany, the kidneys are out. Brittany just asked the question. The kidneys are out. He's basically he added some port into the pan that had the kidney juices in, and he reduced that, and he's now added cream to it, and he's going to pour that over the kidneys.
Okay, let's start. Of course, we are two, so I don't know if you can see.
Light is a little bit too bright. Just at that point. Do you want to just bring it closer to the camera with the plate? Watch out for that knife.
June, these are perfect. Look.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we can see that. Okay, so there's pink in the middle.
Yeah, they are really, really, really perfect.
Great.
And now. Pencils, and now le dressage.
Is that your mommy calling?
Not this time, Lynn, not this time. So, now, risotto. Please, risotto maestro.
Maestro. Hey, Jeff should make donut.
I think they work together pretty well, don't you, June?
Yeah, they're a perfect couple.
Jean-François.
They're not very far away from where I live, so actually I should have just taken my car and come to them at Strasbourg. It's too late for that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Great. He's filling our molds, okay? As you can see.
Okay.
And I'm going to push gently on my risotto. I love doing that. I love it.
He's an artist.
And you must remove before you take off your top. Okay?
Oh.
Second one. We are in time, Lynn. Did you see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
In every project, the timing is very important. Okay, that should be perfect.
If you can just lower that light ever so slightly. I know you guys had a storm. We had, just for you folks who are watching this, we had everything sorted out and they had a storm. So our lighting's gone a little bit askew. But to answer Joy, the ingredients for the kidneys, once the kidneys came out, there was mustard there and butter there from early on, and then he just added some port, as I said earlier. Reduce that, salt, pepper, and some cream. That's the sauce.
Okay, this is my pencil, and now what I'm doing is getting. Yeah, tiens, enlève-moi juste les deux petites graines tu vois, les deux petites graines. Voilà. And this will be, of course, the best part.
That's beautiful.
I love that job.
Actually, if you hold your hand over and create a shadow, we can see it better.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay.
No.
We're gonna turn the light off. As you know, you told it, Lynn. We had an awful storm, so that's just perfect. And now we are topping with some flat parsley and chives.
Chives, yeah.
That's it.
Marvelous.
Ouais,
Okay.
le mot.
Beautiful.
Enlève la lumière, s'il te plaît. Éteins la lumière. Wait a minute, Lynn.
Whoa.
Well,
No, too dark.
I think he put.
Up, closer to the camera.
Juste en dessous, essaye de voir d'aller vers ta droite.
Wait a minute. Second plate. My plate.
Oh, I see. Oh, perfect. That's perfect lighting there. That's perfect lighting. So bring it closer from that angle. That's it. Closer, Michel. Closer.
That's it. We've done it. And after this,
Okay.
we have a surprise. As you know, tiens, pousse-moi juste les deux assiettes s'il te plaît. Merci. Some people know that this week we had a 15th wedding anniversary.
Oh!
Mr. and Mrs. Bloor. I say Mr. because we are also cooks, right? So I wanted to tell you that we have plums now in this season. You know plums?
Ta-da! I
And
can
these
do that.
as you know, wine, and we have.
I'm not getting it though.
And now, this is for you. This is a Mercure from Bouchard. Believe me, this is a very good wine. So, Mr.
Yes, I guess I shall just have to take your word for it.
Mr. and Mrs. Bloor, bon anniversaire.
Merci.
And
I
thanks.
think you boys, take a bow. Take a bow. You know, take a bow.
Take a bow. That's oh.
Let's see if you want.
Okay, thank you. We've done it.
Well done, well done. Any last words, Michel and Jean-François, before we say goodbye? That was a fabulous dish. I really enjoyed it, and from the comments from the audience, everybody enjoyed it. The tips, seeing you make the sauce was especially good for many of them. So have you got any last words to say while June finishes her glass?
Well, more exactly when we will start our glasses.
Yeah.
We will begin our glasses. Well, we want to thank you. It was a little bit difficult for us to make this dish and talk about a little bit more about us and of our businesses. But I want to say at last that I'm really happy to work with Aslan because it is a real valuable partnership. AZ Entertainment provides shows which brings value okay, and of course makes understand by credibility what we want to do, what you want to do, and what you want to bring to your clients. So thank you very much, Aslan. June, thank you too. And
Thank you, Aslan.
merci à toutes les amis, tous les amis qui nous ont regardés. Désolé, c'était un petit peu en anglais. Bon, on a quand même réussi notre plat. La prochaine fois, et dans les temps, on est à peu près dans les temps. Oui, oui, 5 minutes près. Il y a... I'm saying everything's okay, and the next time we will do it in French a little bit more. I hope so. But
yes, I was a little surprised you guys did speak more in French. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
See you soon.
Thank you. We really enjoyed it. June, last words. Where are you off to next?
I'm still in Belgium, you know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think,
of course, there for the summer, no?
until the last week of August, but about this recipe, I think I'll give it a try, you know. I never cooked with kidneys before, as I said, so this
Cool.
is very nice. I'll just keep an eye out for a good brown kidney and give it a try.
And folks, before I leave you, follow the comments. We will tell you if this was good or not. But as I said now, it's not the first time for me, but I can tell you that this will be perfect, because just after that, Lynn, do you remember our first show? What I took out from the pocket is a full-bodied little cigar, and after this, cooking and a good cigar. Believe me, my friends, this will be perfect. So thank you very much for watching, and Lynn, June, à bientôt. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. And to every one of you who watched, thank you so much. We always appreciate you watching, your comments, before, during, and after, your presence, your friendship, and your support. Thank you so much. Next, Savour the Flavour. We are hoping to be in the land of the rising sun. Japan, here we come. We shall see you again real soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.